Alright, MoshPit, are you ready for this? Because frankly, I don't know if you are. It's Ferris here, and I've got an awesome game for you against Joe, aka the ButterFreek. And if you haven't heard of him, he is seriously one of the best narrators on YouTube right now. Really, you should go check him out after this game if you haven't yet. And before anyone decides to be a massive twat and spam the comments with complaints about our teams, this was not an OU game. This was just us bringing whatever we wanted. Because no tier is our favorite tier. And that's just how we roll. So the title's probably going to say 5th Gen OU, but it's not. And starting the game off here, I lead off with what is possibly the greatest Aerodactyl ever devised. I'm willing to claim that title. Hit me up with that Power Herb Sky Attack one time. Seriously though, hit me up with it one time. Because my Power Herb's gone now. Because it was a one-time use, so I can't use it anymore. And I would have to charge for a turn of Sky Attack now, so that's no fun. But he's going to live on his Sash and U-turn out. That's good for him because he gets Scouting now, but it's also kind of bad for him because I'm going to get Rocks up, and then he won't be able to bring it back in and have it do anything. So he brought in a Pikachu there, and I thought he would sub up, predicting my switch, so I go for a taunt. But he winds up double switching, trying to bait my switch. And that actually works out for me, because now I taunted his P2 so he can't status me, meaning I get a free turn to set up Rocks. And now you might be thinking, alright, what else could this thing possibly do? Well, I present to you the icing on the cake, the cherry on top of the prehistoric sunny day. And that was really good, because I put Sunny Day on this thing simply for some anti-weather business, because fuck sand and rain and hail, the inferior weather conditions. And I follow that up with a Scarfed Darmanitan in the sun, and oh my god, Flare Blitz looks so... That looks so good. That's the first time I've seen it in 5th Gen, so I was pretty happy with that. And he lives because I'm Scarfed. If I had Life Orb or Band, I would have easily killed him, and that would have been great. But he paralyzes me. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about that because I've got Sun Up. I can do massive damage with Flare Blitz while I'm in here. And concerning what he's switching in, it doesn't seem like he has something he can directly go to take a Flare Blitz that well. So he's going to start sub-stalling me here, trying to get the Parahacks on me. And I get kind of lucky here, and I don't even really mind that he's doing this, because I'm just like, hey, I get to see Flare Blitz more, so, you know, it's all good with me. And every time it happens, I'm just like, good, so good. So, if I don't get paralyzed this next turn, he won't be able to sub anymore, and then I'll have him in a corner. But he's like, fuck it, you're going to get paralyzed this turn, I'm going to do the unprotected focus punch. I was like, I kind of hope I do at this point, and I do, just to see him pull that off, and that was very professional. Good job on you, Joe. Actually, you know what? Golf clap. So I bring in Scizor now to threaten him with the priority, and he just brings in his Jealous and, you know, all-purpose switch into me. I actually have Bug Bite instead of Superpower, so I'll be able to do a little bit extra damage to him later if I need to, instead of having to just rely on Bullet Punch, but that's not a concern right now. I bring in Melodic trying to Toxic him, but he goes for a taunt, so I'm like, okay, great. I can't really, you know, do anything to him now. That was the only reason I brought in Melodic, so I'm going to switch in something else now. I bring in Kingdra because since I'm Spexed, I don't mind getting burned, and he can't really hit me hard with his other moves anyway, so I'll just get a good hit in on something. But he winds up double switching there into Pikachu as I bring in Kingdra, and he goes for the Fake Out on me, then he's going to sub just to see what I do. I go for the Dragon Pulse here, and I was kind of forgetting what other move he could possibly have aside from Focus Punch and Fake Out, and I was like, oh, yep, right, Volt Tackle, that's a dead Kingdra. Chalk up 1 for the ButterFreeks, but that's a dead Pikachu, so chalk up 1 for the Ferris wheels too. And it's like a smart thing, he brings in his fastest Pokemon, and like a dumb thing, I bring in my slowest Pokemon, so I'm like, dip, gotta get out of here, can't handle that thing. Brave Bird would have easily one-hit KO'd me, especially since I'm fairly sure he's banded. After seeing how much damage this does to Melodic, that's a definite 2-hit KO. I thought after lefties I might be able to live 1, if it was sort of a max-min deal going on there, but no such luck, I'm gonna die to this one. And now, I'm really not sure what I have to take on this I almost said Brave Bird. I don't know what I can really do to handle this Crobat. I can kill him with priority with Scizor, but he's just going to keep switching out. So I would have to try and get him in there one more time so Rocks can kill him. And he just brings in the Jealous and, you know, taking those Bullet Punches all day. And I'm kind of, I'm not really sure what I can do to him here, because I really only have Machamp with Payback. That's all I can do to him. And if I get burned, then I am royally screwed. So he taunts me. I don't mind that because my only non-attacking move is Substitute. So I'm just going to go for the Paybacks here. And he goes for a Recover. And I actually wind up getting a crit on this Payback. And I think if he had Wisp, that would have mattered. because then he could have burned me without having to attack me, but if he went for a Scald and he didn't get the burn, then Payback would have been double power anyway, and it would have killed him probably. So I'm just forced to fodder Machamp here because I feel like Scizor would just be more useful for whatever he has left, and I kind of forget what he does, honestly. I know he has P2, but I forgot the last thing. So I just let Machamp die, and his Crobat die, so second double down of the game. And this part of the game, I slowed down because I need to explain this here. He has a Endure Reversal Hitmonlee that has Unburden and Lychee Berry, and I just have Scizor left. If I kill his Hitmonlee, it's game over, because all he has is a P2 that'll die to whatever hit I use. And I didn't know if Bullet Punch would be able to kill him in one hit, despite the fact Hitmonlee has crap defense. So pretty much right here, I go for it. I'm just like, the entire game rides on this one move here, seeing if Bullet Punch will kill him, and damn, this is slow motion. I did not realize how slow I made this exactly. So it's going down. If he lives this, I lose. If it kills him, I win. It's going down. GG! So that was happy times for me. He calcs that Bullet Punch, actually, and what happened was he has 250 HP, and the Bullet Punch, I want you to guess what the maximum amount of damage was that Bullet Punch could have done to him. 250 HP, so that's like, it was a range of like 40 damage, so that gives me like a what, like a 2.5% chance of having gotten the complete max damage I needed to kill him there. So if you thought the crit was lucky, you know, just talk about that. And I guess that ends the game there. I narrowed it out, barely 1-0 with Scizor. It was so close. It was a great game, Joe, and we're bound to have more like that in the future. So I think that's going to do it out of me, guys. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. You know, subscribe to the Mosh Pit, myself, and Joe, especially him. If you do anything, any of those three, subscribe to him. I'm serious. And subscribe to me too if you want to. You know, that makes me feel happy. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.